Since 2014, the written works of Diana Gabaldon in the novel series Outlander brought audiences a tale of love, endurance, and history, the likes we have not seen before. With the arrival of the prequel series, Outlander Blood of My Blood, the tales of love and passion continue with Jamie and Claire's parents. The Season 1 finale of Outlander Blood of My Blood is nothing short of breathtaking. It's an hour filled with passion, heartbreak, and impossible choices that intertwine history, politics, and the supernatural essence that makes the Outlander universe so unforgettable. Episode 10 brings the stories of the Frasers and the Mackenzies to a powerful conclusion, proving once again that true love often demands the highest price. The episode opens on a day that should have been joyous, Ellen Mackenzie's wedding to Malcolm Grant. Yet beneath the sound of pipes and the shimmer of silk, there's an unmistakable sadness. Harriet Slater delivers a spellbinding performance as Ellen, caught between duty to her clan and the pull of her heart toward Brian Fraser. Castle Leoch feels more like a tomb than a home, the air heavy with Ellen's dread. Her brother Colum's betrayal, sending assassins after Brian, shatters her trust and cements her decision to risk everything for love. Her inner conflict is palpable, torn between a future secured by alliance and a love that defies her world's rules. Meanwhile, miles away, Julia's storyline explodes into urgency. Pursued by the unhinged Simon Fraser, Julia races across the Scottish Highlands with baby William in her arms. Hirian Corfield captures the raw fear and strength of a mother who refuses to surrender. The chase scenes are beautifully shot, all rolling mist and pounding hooves, but it's Julia's fierce determination that steals the show. Each moment is a question of survival. Can she reach Henry in time? And if she does, what will it cost them? At the heart of the finale lies Brian Fraser's transformation. Once a man trapped by circumstance, he now becomes the embodiment of courage and conviction. Disguised as a Grand Messenger, he sneaks into Castle Leoch, risking death to reach Ellen before she's bound to another man. His encounter with Jocasta Cameron is one of the episode's most poignant moments. She recognizes him immediately but chooses compassion over duty, subtly aiding his mission. In a show built on moral gray areas, her choice stands as a quiet act of rebellion and humanity. No finale would be complete without a character arc that tugs the heartstrings, and this time it's Myrto's. Once bitter with jealousy, he emerges as a man transformed by understanding. His heartfelt talk with Brian about Ellen's true feelings shows his growth. He finally grasps that love is not possession, but the wish for another's happiness. By helping Brian, Myrna earns not just redemption, but peace. His decision to stand beside the couple he once envied adds depth and warmth to his journey. The wedding ceremony itself delivers one of the biggest twists in the Outlander prequels so far. Just as the vows are to be spoken, Dual Mackenzie steps forward to replace Malcolm Grant as the groom. The political motives behind the swap are clear, to preserve clan alliances, yet the emotional fallout is enormous. For Ellen, this arrangement becomes her chance to escape, while for Maura Grant, Malcolm's intended, it's a test of resilience and pragmatism. The episode doesn't just depict historical politics, it exposes how women were treated as pawns in 18th century Scotland and how, despite it all, they found quiet ways to seize control of their destinies. Hidden away from the chaos, Ellen and Brian finally reunite in a secluded chicken coop, an oddly humble yet deeply symbolic place for one of the show's most emotional scenes. Their reunion is charged with heartbreak and relief. Helen confesses that she pushed Brian away to protect him from her brother's wrath, while Brian reveals he never believed her rejection. It's in this tender exchange that their love feels eternal, destined, unstoppable, and rooted in something larger than life itself. Their words carry the kind of honesty that defines the Outlander universe, love that bends but never breaks. But love stories rarely end without loss. When Malcolm Grant discovers the truth, his wounded pride curdles into rage. What begins as heartbreak transforms into violence, culminating in a tragic duel between him and Brian. It's a brutal and symbolic confrontation, a clash of pride, politics, and the toxic expectations of masculinity. Malcolm's death seals Brian and Ellen's fate together, yet it leaves a shadow on their hearts that will follow them forever. As the lovers steal a moment of peace, the fiery crosses are lit across the Highlands, the signal of Jacobite rebellion. The sight is both beautiful and chilling. For Brian, it's a reminder that their happiness exists on borrowed time. The choice before him is cruel: join the rebellion or abandon Scotland entirely. The finale captures this tension perfectly, joy and fear intertwined, love blooming beneath the thunderclouds of history. In another corner of the story, Julia and Henry arrive at the stone circle with baby William, facing an impossible decision. The humming energy of the stones, the shimmering air, and the pulsing sound design all remind viewers of Outlander's magical roots. They debate whether their infant can travel through time, knowing a wrong choice could separate their family forever. When Archbold's men arrive, chaos erupts. Julia insists that Henry escape with the baby through the stones while she stays behind. Her decision is both tragic and powerful, the kind of bravery born of love. Their farewell, filled with whispered promises and tears, is one of the episode's most haunting moments. As Henry disappears into the stones, Julia's face becomes a portrait of heartbreak and hope. In a touching epilogue, young Claire appears in the modern day, exploring the world with her Uncle Lamb. These scenes gently tie her childhood curiosity to the lineage of time travelers before her. The revelation of Julia's pregnancy deepens the meaning of Claire's ancestry, connecting her story to the sacrifices of generations past. The farewell scene at the train station with Henry, Julia, and little Claire is beautifully bittersweet. Fans know what fate awaits them, making their joy all the more heartbreaking. The finale closes with Ellen and Brian's private wedding in the wilderness, witnessed only by Murda. Their vows, sealed by a hand-fasting ritual and a blood oath, are intimate and eternal. When Murda gifts Ellen the string of pearls he crafted himself, the symbolism is profound. Those very pearls will one day be worn by Claire Fraser, uniting the past and future in one shimmering thread. The final images, the fiery crosses glowing in the dark, the lovers clinging to their hard-won happiness, and the echo of war on the wind, leave the audience suspended between fulfillment and foreboding. Outlander Blood of My Blood ends not with a period, but a comma. It gives us closure while promising more love, more loss, more history yet to unfold. It's a masterful finale that honors the legacy of Outlander while carving its own unforgettable chapter.